A warm good morning to everyone. I am glad to welcome you all to the webinar on a mathematical approach to research. Dear participants, if you have any questions regarding the presentation, kindly ask them at the end of the presentation. Now, I would like to invite Ms. Swarnakala, Research Scholar, Department of Marine Biotechnology, to introduce our guest speaker of the day.
Thank you, Ms. Joy. It's my privilege to introduce our today's speaker, Dr. B. Balaganeshan Sir, Associate Professor from Department of Mathematics. Dr. Balaganeshan Sir has done his PhD from Hindustan University in 2016. He has 24 years of teaching experience and he has published more than 30 research articles in national and international journals. Currently, 3 PhD scholars are doing PhD under his guidance, and he has published 2 books entitled Engineering Mathematics in 2013 and 2014. With this short introduction, now I would like to invite Dr. Balaganeshan Sir to deliver the lecture. I welcome you, sir. Over to you.
Thank you. Thank you very much for your nice introduction. Okay, I'm just to share the screen. Able to see the screen?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. Thank you for a nice introduction. I am Dr. P. Balaganeshan, Associate Professor in the Department of Mathematics. Now my topic is a mathematical approach to research. A mathematical approach to research. Now, what is research? What is research? There are the 2 types of research: experimental research and industrial research. Experimental research and industrial research. Who are doing experimental research? Who are doing experimental research? The science students and engineering students, almost they are focused into experimental research. The art students or mathematical students, they are going to focus the theoretical research. The experimental research almost will be done by pure mathematical students. For example, the invention of COVID-19. The invention of COVID-19, there are 2 vaccines find out, the Covaxin and the Covishield. Obviously, the experimentally the vaccine is made at laboratory. So it is experimental research. Now, theoretical research. The theoretical research may be done by math students or the art students. Sometimes the theoretical research is much better than the experimental research. Also, it is accepted by the world bodies. For example, radius of the Earth. The radius of the Earth is not manually to measure by the tape, or the height of the tower we cannot measure by the tape. That situation we can focus in for the theoretical research. The theoretical research for finding the theoretical research, we are using the trigonometry concept, mathematical parcellage, the plane trigonometry and the spherical trigonometry concepts we are using for theoretical research. Sometimes it gives good good feedback from the research scientist, the theoretical approach research. The experimental results also will be done by the mathematics student and the other students. For example, those students are studying in NITs or IITs, they are doing experimental research, they are collaborated with the science faculty or engineering faculties. It is also possible to do by the mathematics students, and the other pupils are doing by the experimental research. Sometimes the science student also doing the theoretical research. For example, the physics student, they are concentrating astrophysics or mathematical physics or some other related to theory concepts. But in arts sites, almost they are doing the theoretical research. The theoretical research, for example, you can take the comparison of recently they invented Covaxin and Covishield, which is best in medicine, Covaxin or Covishield. Covaxin, they may be given that 92%. The Covishield, they may be given as 92%. How they are manipulating, how they are doing, how they are calculating. So these things is prepared by, these things are found out by only the management studies people. and they studied in IAM or some other well-known institute. They made some comparison report. The comparison report, for preparing the comparison report, nearly they made 100 to 200 questions or many number of questions they prepared. After that, they are analysis. After analysis, they will be given that the output of the result. The output of the result will be in percentage. Which is best? Anyone can say which is the best medicine, Covaxin or Covishield. Any research scholar can say. Hello, hello, hello.
Yes, sir. You are already.
Which medicine is best, Covaxin or Covishield? Nowadays, they are given some comparison report in the media. If you use the Covaxin, there is a less side effect. If you use Covishield, maybe the more side effect than the Covaxin. For example, if you have taken the Covishield, the headache and the body pain, chest pain, so many pains are possible whenever you use Covishield. Covaxin it is less. So these things we have taken from the samples, number of samples. These are all is done it by management institute. These are all comes under theoretical research. Theoretical research. Then the English people, when you consider in the case of English literature people, they are comparison studies. For example, William Wordsworth and the Shakespeare thought. They are taking one aspect, love of nature, how they are considered about the William Brooks, how they are considered about the Shakespeare. So these two comparisons are made it by the literature survey, the English literature people. The same thing for Tamil also. In Tamil, Aranano Purnor comparison. So almost all arts background students, they are only comparing comparative studies. So know the possibility because they don't have any other left, so they are using comparative studies. Next, I'm telling about the general mathematical formulation. How to approach a real world problem into mathematical. This is our title of the topic. Able to see? Able to see
Yes, sir.
that? Yeah. It is a general diagram of the mathematical formulation. It is a real world problem. It is a real world. Okay. It is a real world problem. The real world problem is reaches to mathematical model by research. Now, what is research? Research a detailed and careful study of something. That means the process of finding the solution is called research. The process of finding the solution is called research. In lower standard means below 12th standard, they may be given some formulation. The easiest formulation, for example, pencil rate, 5 pencil rate, 3 pen rate, 4 eraser equal to 9 rupees. 2 pencil rate, 3 pen rate, 1 eraser rate equal to 6 rupees. 3 pencil rate, 4 pen rate, 3 eraser is equal to 8 rupees. I think all of them heard about this concept. Yes? Hello? Hello?
Yes, sir.
All of them we knowing about this concept we studied in lower standard. How they are formulated. Now our aim is to find the pen rate, what is pen rate, what is pencil rate, what is eraser rate. This is our objective. So the research is that according to the real world problem, what is X, what is pencil rate, what is pen rate, what is scissor rate. Now we are formulating the real value problem to the mathematical problem. That is called, this is this is this is mathematical formulation. That is 5x plus 3y plus 4z equal to 9, 2x plus 3y plus z equal to 6, 3x plus 4y equal to 3x plus 4y plus 3z equal to 8. So this is the mathematical formulation. Mathematical formulation of the given real value problem. The real value problems we are using to solve. I think a noise is getting. Please mute your headphone. Okay, thank you. See, after formulating the model, formulating the real value problem, we got to solve the problem. For solving the problem, many technology, many methods are there. Nearly 15 to 22 methods are there to solve the problem. Either you can solve by elimination method or graphical method or Gauss Jacobi, Gauss. So many methods are there. But the methods and all, I'm not going to tell about in this topic. So we are going to solve. So after getting the solution, after getting the x value, now we can find the x value, we can find y value, we can find z value. After finding x value, what is x denotes, what is y denotes, what is z denotes, what is z denotes. So that I tell you some short introduction about mathematical model. The progress in the last few centuries has made it is necessary to apply the mathematical models to real life problems arising from the different fields, be science, be finance, or management, etc. etc. The use of mathematics in solving real world problems has become wide, especially due to increasing the computational power of digital computers and the computing methods, both are which facilitated handling the lengthy and the complicated problems.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Sorry for the interruption, sir. Sir, kindly admit the participants, sir. Someone is, I think, waiting.
Yeah. Okay. If you're saying
Yes, sir.
area,
Thank you, sir.
okay. Shall I give my user ID password? Otherwise, you can admit to yourself. You need not asking my help.
Yes, sir. Yes. Thank you, sir.
You know my mail ID.
Yes,
but
sir.
The password is Saktisti 1605. Saktisti. SHA.
4 minutes, sir. SHA.
T.
Hmm.
H.
Hmm.
I. Saktisti.
Okay. Shri SHRE, sir.
SH.
SH.
SHAKTHI. Shakti 1605.
1605. Sir,
Yes.
SHAPHI.
SHA. SHA.
Hmm.
KTHI.
Hmm.
Shakti
Okay, sir.
1605.
Okay.
Okay, now you need not ask my help.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay, let us we continue now. Yeah. Yes. The use of mathematics. Able to see the screen?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Right. The use of mathematics in solving real-world problems has become widespread, especially due to increasing the computational power of digital computers and the computing methods, both of which have facilitated the handling of lengthy and complicated problems. The process of translation of real life, the process of translation of real life problem into mathematical form can give a better representation, and the solution of certain problems. Now, the process of translation, the process, now we are seeing the process of translation is called mathematical modeling. Now, why we have to study mathematical modeling? Then, what is the understanding of studying mathematical modeling by the world? So, these things are issued in the book. Mathematical modeling is an attempt to study some part of the real world problems in terms of mathematical conversion of physical situation into mathematics to some suitable conditions is known as mathematical modeling. Mathematical modeling is nothing but a technique and a pedagogy taken into the fine arts, not from the basic science. And then one more thing. And why mathematical modeling has to be studied, then why it is essential for understanding the real world problems. All of them watching the cricket score, cricket live. The third umpire decision, totally the third umpire decision by the LBW. How they are measuring by LBW? By looking the trajectory of the ball. I think you can see after selling the no, not out, they may be asked to see the third umpire. They are asking to find the trajectory of the ball path. I think we are able to recognize what I am saying that. See, based on the simulation, assuming that the batsman is not there, the mathematical equations are arrived. And based on the known of the path balls, known of the previous balls, known of the past balls records, you can be able to give the conclusions whether it is LBW or not. Able to understand what I am saying, the trajectory of the path, and the velocity of the ball. Based on that results, they made into simulation. They made on the simulation, they can give the whether it is the batsman out or not. And then in the aspect of business, mathematical model represents a reality. They make a decision and the business plans. Mathematical model always series of equations or inequalities. Here we have got inequalities. Sometimes we may got inequalities. It may be equalities or inequalities. So based on the arithmetic laws and the algebraic laws, we are going to solve. Now, formulation of the mathematical theorem. How to formulate and what are the factors are involving in the formulations. There are the two main types. Identifying the relevant factors. You have to find out which are the factors are occur in that relevant area. Then the mathematical description. Finding the solutions. The mathematical formulation rarely gives the answer directly. Sometimes we are getting the direct result. Usually, we have to do some operation involving solving the equation, the calculations, and applying the theorem, etc. Finally, after getting the solution, we have to interpret the result. It is the main thing. So even though you found the result should be validated by the experimenter. So this is very, very important. We measure the effectiveness of the model by comparing the results obtained from the mathematical model with the known facts about the real life problem. This process is called the validation of the model. The process of describing the solutions in the context of real value situations is called the interpretation of the model. So this is the overall idea about what is the real value problem, what is the mathematical problem, what is the formulation of mathematical problem in the different aspect, the real value situation is, and what is the interpretation of the model. Now, here we discussed a linear equation. Here we discussed a system of linear equation, which is basic level, up to the 12th standard level. The same scenario I'm bringing into the engineering level. So engineering level, I'm focused to electrical engineering in circuit theory. In circuit theory, there are the two results we should know. One result is Kirchhoff law of current, Kirchhoff law of voltage. What is Kirchhoff law of current? The algebraic sum of the current in the network of conductors meeting at a point is equal to 0. This is Kirchhoff law of current. Next is the Kirchhoff law of voltage. The directed sum of potential difference, that means voltage around the closed path, the closed circuit is equal to 0. There are the two things are involved in the circuit. One is Kirchhoff law of current and another one is Kirchhoff law of voltage. Now when you consider here, there are the red mark indicates. Now I1, I2, I3. The I1 is divided into I2 and I3. Am I right or not? The current I1, see here the resistance R1, R2, R3. There is a two voltage sources, epsilon 1, epsilon 2. These things are connected series and parallel. I is the current. The current I is divided into I2 and I3. Now I am going to formulate mathematically how to find the current in the circuit. See here. I1 is divided into I2 and I3. So I1, see here, the total current I1 is divided into I2 and I3. Therefore I1 I1 is equal to I1 equal to I2 plus I2. Am I right? So this is a mathematical model. So I1 is equal to I2 minus I2. See here. So when you bring into the left hand side, I1 minus I2 minus I3 is equal to 0. Are you clear? Hello? Hello? Are you able to follow?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I1 is equal to, see, according to the Kirchhoff law, I1 is equal to I2 plus I3. When you bring into the left side, I1 minus I2 minus I2 minus I3 is equal to 0. Next, this is Kirchhoff. Now I use the Kirchhoff law of current. Next, Kirchhoff law of voltage. When you consider the first circuit, E1 is epsilon 1. Epsilon 1 is the EMF. The EMF is passing through what? The resistance and the current, then R. So epsilon 1 is equal to R1 plus I2 into R2. I into R1 minus I2 into R2. So this is the mathematical dimension. Epsilon 1 is equal to I2 into R2 minus I1 into R1. What is I1 R1? Voltage across the resistance. Voltage across the resistance. I is current flowing through at R1. Voltage across the resistance is nothing but I into R1. Voltage across the resistance R2 is equal to I2 into R2. Therefore, the total EMF epsilon 1 is equal to I1 into R1, I2 into R2. This is I am showing. Epsilon 1 is equal to R2 into I2 plus R1 into I1. When you bring into left side, these two are will be negative. Are you clear? I think we hope to understand. It's the same concept, the same thing for the second circuit. Now there are the two electromotive forces are there, epsilon 1 and epsilon 2. There are two circuits or two resistance are connected in series, R2 and R3. Here R2 is a reverse direction. R2 is a reverse direction. I3 is positive direction. So that here minus I2 into R2. These are all same thing. I1 epsilon 1 epsilon 2 minus R2 I2 plus I3 R2. So this is the third equation. Minus I3 R3 minus epsilon 2 minus epsilon 1 plus R2 I2 is equal to 0. So these three equations represent system of equation. Just I make it into the standard form. I1 minus I2 minus I3 equal to 0. R2 I2 plus epsilon 1 minus I2 R1 I1 equal to 0. Then okay, same thing I have written it into standard form. Now this is a represent system of equation. This is represents a different system of equation. What is the difference between this system of equation and this system of equation? Any difference are there? Hello? 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 Do you find any difference are there? The two system of equation 5x plus 3y plus 4 is equal to 9 and this system of equation. Any difference are there? No difference. Am I right? Hello?
Sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, no difference. Instead of x, y, z, I am using I1, I2, I3. Instead of x, y, z, I am using I1 and I2. But the perception is different. There we are using the pen at the level of lower level pen lead, pencil lead, eraser lead. Here we are finding the value of current. But the concept is same, but the aspect is different. Concept is same. Both are represent system of equation. Where we are finding pencil lead, pen lead, eraser lead. Here we are finding the current lead. But the approach is different, but the function is same. As a mathematician, as a math concept, it represents a system of equation. Both concept consequence of system of equation. Considering two different scenarios, it gives only the same content. So it is nothing but it gives only the system of equations. So this is the previous one. The first one is the normal people can understand, even the arts and science student can understand. This is little bit changes from improvement of arts science to science. Just I have taken simple example. Any example we can bring it here. Next is the formulation of the problems in differential equation. Formulation of the problems in differential equation. Now I'm taking the population. Taking the population of the certain city. And P is a population. I'm taking the population of the Khan-Author. In population of the Khan-Author in 2000, in 2000, 2000, I'm taking its initial values. So as on the data 1st January, the population of the Khan-Author is 5 lakhs. Now, dP by dt. What is dP? dP changes of population. The changes of population with respect to what are the parameters. This is only important, very important. The changes is happening only because of people born in the Khan-Author, people dying in the Khan-Author, people move from the Khan-Author, people away from the Khan-Author. So no other possibilities are there in the changes of population. So these things are very, very important. These things you have to identify. What are the parameters affects? What are the parameters affect the rate of change of population? The same scenario you can bring it for a gold rate. Today gold rate is 4,600 rupees. The management people they can study the gold, the changes of gold rate, which depends what are the parameters. So instead of the people born, instead of people die, you have to bring what are the parameters which affect the gold rate. Okay. So these things you have to find out. This is very, very important. In this approach, people born, people die, people move from the city, people away from the city. So depends on the situation, you identify the parameters. Now, I'm taking for the calculation, 3% of the population are born in the Canada. One people are died in Kanapur. Then 20,000 people moved to Kanapur. 1,000 people away from the Kanapur. So the 3% of the population is 3 by 100. 3 by 100 of the population. Population is denoted by P. So 3 by 100. So next slide I'm showing that 3%. That is 3 by 100 into P minus 1 by 100 into P plus 1,000. 1,000 means about net changes. Here 20,000 move from the city, 1,000 people from away from the city. The total is the net changes is equal to 1,000 rupees. This is indicated. 2,000 minus 1,000 equal to 1,000. Now, so 0.3p minus 0.01p is equal to 0.02p plus 1,000. Now solve the differential equation. The solution and all I am showing here, you can solve it by either analytically or graphically or whatever it is, whatever the tool is available, you can solve it. Here I am not showing you how to solve these things and all. So this is a solution P of t. P of t is equal to 5,50,000 into e power 0.0t minus 50,000. So this is the solution. Now t is equal to 0. T is equal to 0. So whenever when you solve this kind of equation, you will be some getting arbitrary constant. Arbitrary constant. The arbitrary constant is evaluated by the initial condition. Now what is the initial condition? The initial conditions is given that P of 0. P of 0 is equal to P of 0. P of 0 is equal to 5 lakhs. P of 0 is equal to 5 lakhs. When at a time of 2000. And T is equal to 1. T is equal to 1, what will be the year in 2000? So from this result, you can identify the population in the year of 2001, 2002, 2003. The same concept, the management peoples are studied by interpolation concept. Interpolation concept by picking a straight line method or exponential method or some other techniques you can follow. But the same problem is approached by differential equation technique. If you know the previous history, of the population, here I have taken the population of 2000. What will be the population of 2000 in 1999? What is the population of 1998? So based on the previous record, we can formulate interpolation concept. Here I use a differential concept, only one data. From the one data, which what is the changes happening of what are the parameters I identify. But when you use the interpolation concept, you need the previous year's data. Minimum we need 10 data. From the 10 data, we can identify the fourth coming year of the populations. So in this solution, in the differential equation, P of t is equal to 5,50,000 into e power 0.033 minus 5,50,000. So whenever the problem is given either changes with respect to time, that model is called a growth model or decay model. Whenever it is given in the growth model or decay model, the differential equation will be a standard form, that is dp by dt is equal to kp. The solution will be, definitely the solution will be in the format, is a linear format, p of t is equal to a into b equal to, where a and b are functions. So this is the one aspect of approaching the real value problem into differential equation. The same concept you can use interpolation concept also. It's not unique method. The formulation is not unique. We can use in different aspects, but the approach is different. Next. Here I used the first order differential equation. Here I used the first order differential equation. Next I show some example in second order and first order also. We found the first order. Then from the first order we can create the second order also. Again I have taken the electrical circuit. There are the three types of electrical circuits: RL circuit, RC circuit, RCL circuit. Nowadays they are using triode, and so many advanced things has come now. It is olden days these things are called out, but it is a fundamental concept. RL circuit. What is R? R is a resistance. You know very well that R is a resistance, L is inductance, C is a capacitor. Here R is a resistance, it resists the current. Inductance induces the current. Capacitor storage capacity. Now, if the resistance are there, if resistance is there, if voltage, if any current is flowing through the resistance, voltage across a resistance is equal to RL. Voltage across the resistance is equal to RL, but I is nothing but dq by dt. Q is charge, amount of charge. I is the current. What is current? Rate of changes of charged particles. The rate of changes of charged particles. So according to the Kirchhoff's second law, Kirchhoff's second voltage across a resistance, is equal to RL. The same thing for inductance. Voltage across the inductance, L into dI by dt. I is called the current. Then the capacity, it is a symbol. You know very well that it is a symbol for resistance. It is a coil symbol. It is a inductance. It is a symbol for capacitor. It is notation of two perpendicular symbols. So voltage across the capacitor is equal to Q by C. Q means total amount of the charged particles. Now, the unit of the current. You know very well that the unit of current is equal to ampere. The unit of charged particle is Coulomb. The unit of electromotive force, that is nothing but voltage. Initial time. We need some initial values. When time t is equal to 0. When time t is equal to 0, there is no current, no charge. Therefore, Q is equal to 0, I is equal to 0. See, whenever time t is equal to 0, there is no current is flowing through the circuit. So that time, that situation, no charged particle is there. There is no current is there. Therefore, Q is equal to 0 and I is equal to 0. Now, when you consider the simple circuit is something like RL circuit. Now, already I said the two components are there, resistant and the inductance. V is the voltage. The voltage I am taking is V here. You can say that 10 voltage or 20 voltage like that. Now, voltage across the resistance. Voltage across the resistance is equal to RL. Voltage across the resistance is equal to RL. Voltage across the inductance, L into dI by dt is equal to the electromotive force. This is I am saying that according to the Kirchhoff law, voltage across a resistor, voltage across the inductance is equal to EMF. That is Ri plus dl L into di by dt is equal to E. Now make it into standard form. Di by dt R by L in time plus E by L. When t is equal to 0, when time t is equal to 0, there is no current flowing through the circuit. Definitely I is equal to 0. Now you can make into second order also. What is I? I is nothing but dq by dt. You can convert it into second order differential equation. D squared into by dt square plus R into dq by dt equal to E by L. Here also when t is equal to 0, there is no current flow through. There is no charged particles in the circuit. So here we framed the linear differential equation. If you solve the linear differential equation, you can be able to find the current value. When you convert it into differential into second order, you can find the charged particles. What is Q? What is the amount of Q? That you can find it. See, here I have taken only one resistance and only one inductance, so that we are getting a simple differential equation. If you consider different inductance and different inductance and different resistance here, one resistance, another resistance, third resistance, three resistance and one inductance. So you will be getting different kind of equations based on the voltage. Just an example I am given. Here in this case I have taken the different R, 10 ohm, 5 ohm, 5 ohm. Then the inductance is denoted by 0.01. So whenever it is connected either in series or parallel, you will be getting the different form of equation. The student may solve, they may be using different kind of equation. How the different kind of equation is formulated? The different kind of equation is formulated based on the different components. The components either may be connected or the components may be connected in parallel. If the series, instead of that resistance, instead of capacitor, instead of inductance, will be connected by the double oscillator or triode in series wise or parallel wise, we will be getting a non-linear differential equation. Possible to get a non-linear differential equation. These are all based on the number of components connected in series or parallel. So now consider the RC circuit. The RC circuit, only I have taken resistance and the capacitor. Again, voltage across the resistance is equal to RL. Voltage across the capacitor is equal to Q by C. Then voltage across the resistor, voltage across the capacitor is equal to EMF. Why it is Kirchhoff law? What is I? I is nothing but dq by dt. Q if you are saying Q by C equal to E. Then as usual the initial condition when t is equal to 0, automatically definitely Q will be 0. It is very obvious. When time t is equal to 0, no current is flowing through the circuit. There is no charged particles are there in the capacitor. So that dq by dt plus q by rc equal to E by R. U is equal to 0. When t is equal to 0, Q is 0. So same thing. So based on the, here I will not show you here, based on the different resistance, different capacitor, whether it is connected in series or whether it is connected in parallel, you will be getting the different form of equation based on the electromotive force. This is external force. Sometimes they will be technically they will say is transient function. Transient function means external output. If here e power t into cos t, here e power t plus sin t, here e power x into x. Here I used the variable t, here I used the variable x. So the right side function e power t is voltage sources. E power t into cos t is voltage source. Sin t is voltage source. E power x into cos x is voltage source. And technically they will say is transient function. Transient function is external input. Then finally RCL circuit. All the three components are connected in series. Here only series pattern I have considered. Again Kirchhoff law. Voltage across the resistor, voltage across the inductance, voltage across the capacitor equal to EMF. Voltage across the resistance RL. Voltage across the capacitor L into di by dt. Voltage across the resistance inductance L into di by dt. Voltage across the capacitor Q by C equal to the electromotive force in the So instead of that E, you can write it as what I said earlier now, Im into sine omega t, potential difference. Now you make it into standard form, either in linear form, or as a first order or second order, you can make it. Here you make it to standard form, di by dt, I into r by l plus q by lc is equal to E by l. When t is equal to 0, E is equal to 0. It is very obvious because no current is flowing through when time t is equal to 0. When you substitute I is equal to dq by dt, d squared q by dt square, q dq by dt into r by l, then q by lc equal to E by l. When t is equal to 0, there is no charged particles are there intersected. Likewise, you connected more components. You can take it n number of components, in resistance, n number of components in resistance, n number of components in inductance and the capacitor. You will be getting the different form of equations. This is an example I say. All this example we are getting from the different time. So this is the main application of differential equations in electrical circuits. Hello, is Karan able to follow? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now in the aspect of management, okay, usually I cannot go to differentiation integration. Just one problem in science, one problem for arts. This is very interesting in manufacturing sector, very interesting in management sector. This is formulation of mathematical linear programming problem. A small manufacturer employs a 5 skilled men and 10 semi-skilled men and makes a product of two qualities. One model is deluxe model. The another model is 2 skilled men, 5 skilled men and 10 semi-skilled men. There are the two type of qualities, deluxe model and the ordinary model. Deluxe model and ordinary model. The production of deluxe model requires 2 hours. 2 hours by a skilled man, 2 hours by a skilled man, and 2 hours by semi-skilled man. Then the ordinary model requires 1 hour. The ordinary model, it is telling about the ordinary model. Ordinary model requires 1 hour by a skilled man and 3 hours by a semi-skilled man per day. According to the workers' union rule, no man can work more than 8 hours per day. No man can work. It is a rule of workers' policy as the remembrance of May 1. For this purpose only, we are celebrating May 1. If the day only is created, no man to work more than 8 hours per day. The profit of the deluxe model is 1000. The profit of the deluxe model is 1000 rupees per unit. The profit of the deluxe model is 1000 rupees per unit, and the ordinary model is 800 per unit. So this is the problem. You have to solve the problems. How will you solve the problems? Now, the manufacturer, there are two types of manufacturers, 5 skilled and semi-skilled. So this is I am taking the formulations. X1 be the number of units of deluxe model. I am taking X1 be the number of units of deluxe model, and X2 be the number of units of ordinary model. Deluxe model is there, ordinary model is there. Next, I am objective functions. Our objective is we need maximum profit. We need what? Maximum profit. Profit from 1 unit of the deluxe model equal to 1000 rupees. For 1 deluxe model product, profit for 1 unit of the deluxe model is 1000 rupees. So if you want to calculate for X1 unit means 1000 into X1. 1000 into X1. The same thing for ordinary model. Same things for ordinary model. This is deluxe model. Deluxe model 1 rupees is equal to 1000. X unit is equal to 1000 into X. Then profit for ordinary model. 1 unit is equal to 800. 1 unit is equal to 800. X unit of ordinary model. X unit of ordinary model is equal to rupees 800 into X2. Now the total profit is nothing but 1000 into x1 plus 800 into x2. The profit should be always, it should be maximum. The maximization of z, I'm taking consider as a variable z. So the profit should be maximum. Maximization of z is equal to 1000 x1 plus 800 x2. Next, mathematical model for constraints. Time spent by a skilled man. One skilled man working 2 hours. One skilled man working 2 hours. So x skilled x unit of ALX model will be working for 2 into x1 hours. Time spent by a skilled man. Skilled man 1 unit is equal to 2 hours. Skilled man 1 unit for x1 units. This is for 1 unit. 1 unit is equal to 2 hours. X1 unit equal to 2 into x1. 2 into x1 hours. Similarly, for time taken by a skilled man in ordinary model. In ordinary model, 1 unit is equal to 1 hour. For x2 unit is equal to 1 into x2. Total time is spent by a skilled man. Now we are considering only a skilled man. Therefore, total time spent by a skilled man is equal to 2x1 plus x2. Now, there are the 5 skilled men are there. There are the 5 skilled men are there. The 5 skilled, one skilled man maximum to work only 8 hours. See here, one skilled man maximum work 8 hours. Here there are 5 skilled men. So 5 into 8 is equal to So here we are talking about the skilled man. Total skilled man time duration is 2x1 plus x2 should be less than or equal to again single. One skilled man can spend 8 hours. 5 skilled men can spend maximum 40 hours per day. So the total should be as 40 hours. The total duration cannot be exceeded 40 hours. The total duration cannot be exceeded 40 hours. So 2x1 plus x2 less than or equal to 40. The same scenario for the second equation. The second equation for semi-skilled, 2 hours. Semi-skilled for one unit is equal to 2 hours. For x2 unit is equal to 2 into x1. Semi-skilled man for ordinary model, 1 unit is equal to 3 hours. X2 unit is equal to 3 into x2. Now total time spent by a skilled man equal to 2x1 plus 3x2. Now, how many skilled men are there? 10 semi-skilled men. They can work 8 hours. They are also should work 8 hours. So 80 into 10 is equal to 80. Yes, one skilled man 8 hours. 10 semi-skilled men maximum 8 hours. For that maximum purpose, we are putting less than or equal symbol. We are putting less than or equal to symbol. So required function will be 2x1 plus 3x2 less than or equal to 80. So what is x1? X2 number of hours. It cannot be negative. So that it is non-negative values. X1, x2 should be greater than or equal to 0. Now the formulation of the problem is maximization of z is equal to 1000 x1 plus 800 x2 subject to the constraints 2x1 plus x2 less than or equal to 40, 2x1 plus 3x2 less than or equal to 40. X1, x2 is greater than or equal to 0. The problem will be solved by various techniques, by graphical method or simulation method or the simple X method you can solve it. But the solution and all I am not going to tell you here, I am not going to explain here. Just how to formulate a given set of equations, given set of real problems into mathematical. After formulation mathematical, it is very simple. So this is the normal people to understanding those who are working in industrial sector, they can use the management people, they are using the concept. Instead of the 2 variables, they can extend it to n number of variables. They can extend it to n number of variables. This is the ideas are given. Now finally, the mathematical disease, which is a current which is going on, well around. The mathematical modeling plays vital role. The infected disease. There are the 3 kind of disease happening. You can classify into 3 kind of disease. Endemic. The disease may be classified as endemic disease, epidemic disease, pandemic disease. What is endemic disease. The occurrences of disease present permanently in the region of the populations. The occurrence of the disease present permanently in the particular region of the population is called endemic disease. For example, you can say cold and the cough. Cold and the cough fever is very quite common to everyone. After the 6 days, maximum 5 days, after 5 days it will be gone. So it is generally it is happening. So this is called the endemic. Then epidemic. Epidemic, the outbreak of the disease. The occurrences of the disease outbreak, it affects many people at one time, can spread over to more communities. So immunity is spread over to the immunity is spread over to the more people from one community to another community. Now recently you heard the news about Anna the zoo at Anna Arena. I think Anna Arimer Zoological Zoo here at Chennai. One lion was affected by corona. Anyone heard about it? Anyone heard about a lion was affected by corona?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
How it was affected? Already the lion was isolated. Why it is affected by this corona? It is a outbreak disease. It is a outbreak disease. It is so epidemic is a very fast one. When the fraction of second, it is maybe is very contagious too. Hello, hello. Okay, yes. So it is based on the disease. It is based on the disease. It is spread over here. Now the pandemic. Pandemic. It is similar to epidemic. In epidemic, it affects only the particular area. It is affect the global. So it is a pandemic situation. We are saying we are using the word pandemic here. Not only in India, it is affect globally, worldwide. So it is we are calling this pandemic. Now there are the basic models of epidemic. Just I am focused only epidemic models. In epidemic models, the many compartments are there. S compartment, susceptible, infectable, recovery. Susceptible means SIA model. So SIA model only susceptible and infectable. SIR model, susceptible, infectable, recovery. And SIRS model is susceptible, infectable, recovery. Then it's possible to get susceptible also. What is susceptible? What is susceptible means the chances of people getting infection. The chances of getting people infection. Suppose 100 students are there in a particular place. 100 students are there in a particular place. If 10 students is infected with, then the remaining 95 with the remaining 90 students chance to get infected. Am I right or not? There are 100 students are there in a place. 10 students are already infected. The 10 students may propagate the infection to the 90 students. So susceptible means the chance to get the infection, Infected people are automatically they're transmitting the disease to others, transmitting the disease to transmitting the disease to others. R is recover. R is recover. This is a diagram for susceptible, infectable, recovery. After the people susceptible, they may be get infected. After getting infected people, they may be get recovered. So totally, the n number of people must be S plus I. S plus I, suspected people and infected people. The infected people may chance to get recovered. So the number of people is splitted as susceptible people, infected people, recovered people. This is equal to total n. Now, how to formulate the SIR models. S is susceptible, I is infectable, R is recovered. This is basic basis of SIR model. Basic basis of SIR model. Now, ds by dt. ds by dt means what? Rate of change of susceptible. Rate of change of susceptible. The susceptible is depends on what are the parameters. The susceptible is depends. Suppose 100 students are there. Just imagine that 100 students are there in your place. 10 students are affected. 10 students are infected. The 90 students are not infected. They may be chance to get infected. The first person will propagate to all the persons. Am I right? The first infected person will propagate to all the 90 persons. The second persons may be propagated to all the 90%. So this is the Cartesian product. There are two infected persons, I1 and I2. There are the three susceptible persons, S1, S2, S3. These are possible to get S1, I1. In mathematics, we will say the Cartesian product. S1, I1, S1, I2, S2, S2, I1, S2, I2, then S3, I3, S3, I2. So the changes of population, the changes of susceptibility, it depends on SI. It depends on SI. In the general nature, what is the general one? If only three susceptible, we can say IS1, S2, S3. Two infected, we are taking as I1 and I2. If n number, what is the general formula? At a time t, ST at it will be that ST and the IT. ST and IT, here ST, DST, DS suffix T, T suffix T means with respect to time T, is equal to minus, I tell you, minus beta of the operating, minus beta into S suffix T, I suffix T. These are all I am not showing here because just that T will confuse. So ds by dt is equal to minus general formula, general term is just T into IT. Whenever for ith value, Si, Ia. For general nature, Sn, In. For T nature, S into I. Then the susceptibility is proportional to beta. What is beta? Beta is infection rate. The propagation, it is also depends on infection. If all the people are sitting isolated, the infection rate is not at all possible. So all the people are closer to each other or they are not maintain some distance, it is chances to affect the people. So the ds by dt is proportional to minus v. Minus y indicated by meaning the value should be less than that of this. Therefore, minus beta. Beta is infection rate. Minus beta into Si. So this is ds by dt. The ds by dt is equal to minus beta into Si. Next, di by dt. The rate of changes of infected. Already the people are infecting, the rate of change of infection is beta into Si minus, I need only the infected people. The infected people, the chance to get recovered. The mu is recovery rate into the infection rate. When the infected people only, we can find out the recovery people. So that minus, the minus which are from the infected people, so minus gamma into I. So beta Si minus gamma into I. Next, dr by dt, recovery. The recoveries which are from the infected people. Based on the recovery rate. So gamma into I. So these are the very basic model of epidemic. Whenever any kind of model which comes under epidemic, these are the basic models. I tell you the general model also, but it is a basic model. So beta is infection rate, gamma is recovery rate. Now you can find the second transmission rate. After infected people, they may transform the disease to another people. That is beta by gamma. This is called the reproduction number. Reproduction number, sometimes they will say as R naught. R naught is equal to beta by gamma. What is beta? Beta is equal to infection rate. Gamma is equal to recovery rate. In the news channel, you can see how many people are infected per day. Every day they are showing by diagram. The bar diagram they are showing in Today Talamari news channel. Every day morning 8 o'clock you can see today how many of them infected, today how many of them recovered. The infected rate you can take it directly from the media. The infected rate you can take it directly from the media. For example, today infection rate is 3,500. I'm assuming that today infection rate is 3,500. But the recovery rate, the today infection rate we can get the data from tomorrow. Am I right? Yesterday infection rate it comes to us today. So today infection rate we will be getting tomorrow. Also the recovery rate we will not get it. The recovery rate they are given only the accumulated recovery rate. Am I right? But here the gamma denotes recovery rate per day. Both also same that in the per day. Infection rate per day, recovery rate also per day. So the recovery rate you have to calculate it. You have to calculate from the yesterday yesterday recovery rate and today recovery rate is equal to total recovery rate. The changes in the recovery rate. So this is down. Able to understand the recovery rate? Hello?
Yes, sir.
The infection rate you can directly from the data, which are from the media, you can find it, the infection rate. But the recovery rate, you have to find it. The recovery rate will be find it from yesterday and the day before yesterday you will be getting today. So that reproduction number is equal to beta by gamma. Now this is a general form. Whenever you created this kind of equation, the solution will be in the form of like that. So recovery rate, the blue color indicates susceptible, the red color indicates infectable, the black color indicates susceptible. Initially it may be high, it is slowly coming down. Then recovery rate, the infectable rate is going to peak. After that, it is slowly coming down after taking medicines. Now you can see the distribution, the red color and the yellow color. You can see the plenty of differences. It should be there. Then only the disease will be tolerable. Here the recovery rate is initially the recovery rate is small. After that, if the days goes, after taking the medicine or we maintain distance, we eradicated the disease, the recovery rate will be increases. The infection rate after that, after taking some remediation, the recovery rate will be coincide with the x-axis. This is the general mathematical model for SIR. Whenever you have taken these kind of results, this kind of differential equation, if you consider, you will be getting this kind of graph. Then the general SIR model. The general SIR model is given in the. Kindly mute your headphone, please. Hello. Okay. So this is general SIR model. ds by dt. The general SIR model is given in the textbook Mathematical Biology, Introduction to Mathematical Biology, Modeling, Analysis and Simulation, Hinchan Cho and Harney Friedman. So these books are available. In the books, same SIR model, they have considered birth rate and death rate also. Here you see BS, here also BS. What is this BS? What is that BS? Is denotes I tell you now. The meaning of that mu is recovery rate. Mu is recovery rate. Sorry, gamma is recovery rate. Mu is a loss of immunity. These parameters are considered in this model. These parameters are considered in this model. In the previous model, just a particular case. Particular case, I am not considering birth rate of the particular case, death rate. These are all I am not considering. In the general model, they consider this also new model. So it depends on the parameter. We will be getting the different equation. We will be getting the different equation. It is not unique model. It is not unique model. We can create one model also. Now here B is birth rate and the death rate also. Which is birth rate and which is death rate? Minus B, here minus BS is there, plus B is there. Minus B denotes birth rate or the death rate. Anyone can say? Ask people. Hello? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Anyone can say which is, there are two BS. Normal people say Y minus BS plus BS directly you can cancel it. Why we introduce in the minus BS and the plus BS? What is the minus B denotes what? What is the plus B denotes what? The minus B denotes death rate. You can see nowadays even the people, the child are born more than 10 days, it is affected by corona. That data is not considered into our cases. So if you consider the birth rate of child affected by corona, if you consider these things under the immunity system, and you consider the immunity system, the rate of loss of here mu is nothing but rate of loss of immunity. If you consider these parameters, you will be getting this kind of equation. That minus B indicates death rate. The small b positive, plus B indicates birth rate. So based on the assumption, this model was created. Then the infection rate, dA by dt, same thing that. Then immunity is considered. Then recovery also immunity is considered. you not consider these things, for example, if you not consider me, just I'm considering the highlighter. If you are not consider this, 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 you will be getting this kind of equation. Likewise, okay. If you are not considering this, you will be getting dr by dt. This is similar to this model. Okay, you can create your own model also. Now I created, just we created SIR model. After getting recovery, you will chance to get infected also, chance to get suspected. After the people recovered from corona, if the people is not wearing mask or not take hand wash, they may be chance to get infected. So these are is happening nowadays. This parameter also considered. That model is SIRS model. That model is okay. That model is SIRS model. Another model is also created recently, SEIR model. Susceptible, exposed, infect, recovery. So it depends on the parameter, you can create your own model. There is no restrictions. Then the initial condition. Initial condition is always S of t is greater than or equal to 0, I of t is greater than or equal to 0, R of t is greater than or equal to 0. Initial condition is very default one. All the values are greater than 0, then t is equal to 0. Okay. When t is equal to 0, everything will be 0. So that's how I finish my topic. Any doubt you can ask. Hello, cadets. Sorry, friends. Okay, stop my presentation.
Participants, if you have any doubt, you can ask now.
Just I gave only examples. From the example, you can develop it yourself. Just I have given for two variables. Likewise, you have to extend it based on your data. The management studies people, you can extend the data according to your parameters. Hello. If only mass people is there, I will explain how to form a non-linear equations and non-linear equation circuit to create non-linear equations in disease analysis. But I cannot focus to all the things in the common forum because management. How many of the management people are here? Management studies. Management studies, other than science, anybody is there? All are science. Hello? Anybody from management studies?
I think no, sir. So,
Sudarshan, Sasidharan from which department?
he is from Amit Business School, sir.
Yeah, that's why I'm asking. For that Ahmed Business School only, I introduced some more. Otherwise, mainly I focus to engineering students, sorry, science students. Okay. Ask your doubt. If no doubt, we can wind up the session. If you have any doubt, you can ask to me. I will send my mail ID. You know my mail ID. You can call Balaganesan. My mail ID. Okay, I have given my mail ID. You can contact. Not now. You can future also. You can contact. Anything else?
proceed, sir?
Yes.
Thank you very much, sir, for the informative lecture. We are grateful for the time and effort you took to share your thoughts on a mathematical approach to research. Now, I would like to call Mr. Gautaman, Research Scholar, Department of Mathematics, to propose the vote of thanks.
Good afternoon to one and all. On behalf of Amet University, I would like to thank our Honorable VC and Registrar for allowing this kind of research colloquium for our institute research scholars. It's my pleasure to thank our guest speaker and also my research supervisor, Dr. P. Balaganesan sir. After this session, we learned about how the mathematics plays a significant role in different fields and different areas. Next, I especially wants to thank our research director for organizing such a useful event like this for research scholars. And finally, I want to thank our student coordinator, Ms. Joy, and research scholars of Amat University. Thank you all.
Okay.
Thank you.
I thank to our Honorable Vice Chancellor and the most respected Registrar, the dynamic and enthusiastic Research Director, Dr. Rajasekhar sir, the Research Forum Coordinator, Dr. Helen ma'am, and the Student Coordinator, Jai Saloni. I thanks to everyone for giving this opportunity in the Research Forum. Thank you, one and all.
Thank you, sir. Dear participants, I have posted the feedback form link in the chat box. Kindly fill it.
Shall I close the recorder?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You can stop it now, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
Okay, ma'am. That's why I was thinking that why it is not recorded. I think. Okay.
Sir, but she has created the mail from his own that mail, sir. Amit mail.